Hello dear children, today we are back again with our another activity, and this is the last activity of our half yearly syllabus, and that is addition and subtraction of integers. Okay. Now before starting, we need to know what are called integers. Now, as I have already shown in number line, that first exactly at the middle we will place the 0. Towards the right hand side of 0 we will get all the positive numbers, means all the numbers which are greater than 0, and towards the left hand side of 0 we will place all the negative numbers which are less than 0. Okay. Now these numbers are greater than 0, these all numbers are less than 0. So those numbers which are greater than 0 and placed towards the right of 0 are called as positive integers. And those numbers which are placed towards the left of 0 and are all less than 0 will be called as the negative integers. So these are called positive integers and these are called negative integers. Now, all the numbers on the number line like -4, -3, -2, -1, 0, +1, +2, +3, all these numbers will be called as integers. 0 is also an integer. Along with that, all the positive numbers, all the negative numbers. Okay? All these will be called as integers. Now what we have to do, this is a very easy activity. It will not take more than 20 minutes to do. First I will say you how to do this, then I will say what you have to write. Okay. Now see, I have cut some of the papers which are of two different colors, pink and yellow. You can see these papers. Now these pink papers are numbered as +1. All the pink papers are numbered as +1. And all the yellow papers are numbered as -1. As you can see, all these yellow papers are -1, indicating -1. Okay. So I hope till now you don't have any problem. Now I will give you one sum which will be maybe an addition of integers, maybe a subtraction of integers, but we will do with the help of these pieces of papers. So first thing, you have to cut this type of paper which are there in your home, which will be probably easily available in your home, and then take two different papers, and the first paper just cut it in these pieces like this, and these papers will be written over there, that +1, and these papers, the different colored papers, will be written as -1. Okay. Now first you have to remember that if we take +1 and if we take -1, we will get 0. First you have to understand this. If we take +1 and if we take -1, if we add these two, we will get 0. This much only. Just keep it in your mind. Okay. Now let's do a sum. Now suppose this sum is given 5 plus -6. Okay. 5 plus -6. Now how to do this sum? 5 means we can consider it as +5. Okay. And for -6, as I have already told while teaching the integers, these plus and minus sign when are multiplied will be replaced by one minus sign. As I said, if we multiply one plus sign and one minus sign, we will get always a minus sign. Okay. So this plus and this minus sign will be a minus sign over here. Okay. So here you can see 5 is given, so we can easily write +5 here, and for this we can also see that here it is already -6 given. So let's do +1, +1, +1. Just I am representing the plus 5 using these pieces of paper. Okay, plus 1, again plus 1, again plus 1. Okay, so we have got plus 5, and now what we have to do for this minus 6? Minus 1, minus 1, minus 1, then again minus 1, then again minus 1, then again minus 1. Okay, so see, if we take these two, we will get a 0. If we take these two, we will again get a 0. If we take this plus 1 and minus 1, we will again get 0. For this plus 1 minus 1, we will again get 0. For this plus 1 minus 1, we will again get 0. So which one is left? You can see this minus 1 is left. This minus 1 is left. So this will be our answer only. So for this answer, we will write minus 1. Okay. This is a very easy sum. We can easily use these pieces of paper for doing this type of sums. For the activity only. Okay. I am repeating. Now see, as here plus 5 plus of minus 6 given. So what we have done? First, we have just changed the sign. For this plus and minus, as I have told already, that 2 plus and minus sign will bring one minus sign. If we multiply plus and minus sign, we will bring one minus sign. So for plus 5 minus 6, as before 5 there is no sign given, so we can easily understand that it will be replaced by plus sign. So for this plus 5, we have taken 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1, means 5 plus 1s. Okay, and for this minus 6, we have taken 6 minus 1s. Okay, and here we can see, as I have earlier told, that plus 1 and minus 1 will bring 1 0, plus 1 minus 1 again 0. For this, 10 total pieces has been removed. Okay, only minus 1 is left. So minus 1 will be our answer. This much easy, very easy sum. Okay, let's do the next one. Now last time it was an addition, and now we will do one subtraction. So minus 6 minus of minus 2. Okay, let's again change the sign. Minus 6 is given. It will just be kept like that. And for these two minus signs, as I told, whenever we will multiply two same signs, it will always become a plus sign. So for these two minus signs, we will get one plus sign and we will write 2 here. Okay. Now what we have to do? The same procedure for this minus 6, we will just take 6 yellow pieces of paper for representing minus 6. You can see I am doing so only. Okay, so I have taken 6 pieces of yellow paper, and for this plus 2, I am taking 2 pieces of pink papers. Okay, as I told already, this one will become 0, this one will also become 0. So which one is left? You can see 4 minus 1s, 4 yellow papers are left. It means it will become minus 4, minus 1, minus 1, minus 1, minus 1. These 4 minus 1s will bring minus 4. So for this our answer will be minus 4. Very easy sum. Just like the previous one, I am repeating. Here in the addition, subtraction, we have seen that minus 6 minus of minus 2, this type of sum is given. So what we have done? First we have just changed the sign which is placed between minus 6 and minus 2. So for these two minus signs, I have already told that if we multiply two minus signs, we will get one plus sign. So minus 6 is already there. After that, I have written plus 2. Okay, for these two minus signs, we have written plus 2. We have replaced this minus sign by plus 2. Now what we have done? For this minus 6, we have taken these 6 pieces of yellow paper which are representing, each of the paper is representing minus 1. And for this plus 2, we have taken 2 pink papers which are also representing plus 1. And this minus 1 and plus 1 will bring a 0. And this minus 1 plus 1 and also will bring a 0. So these 4 minus 1s are left. So minus 4 will be our answer, and here I have already written minus 4. Very easy sum. Let's do another one. Now here I have given already one more sum. Here it is written minus 3 minus 2. Now see, for minus 3 I am taking this minus 1s 3 times. And for this minus 2 also I am taking this 2 times. So we are not getting any pink papers here, so that we can get a 0. So all the minus 1s will be added and will become a minus 5. Okay. So minus 3 minus 2, it will become minus 5. Okay. Let's do another example. Here another subtraction, 3 minus of minus 2. Now again I have told that 3 minus of minus 2. These two minus sign will become a plus sign and we will get 2 here. Okay. So this is also plus 3. So we will take 3 pieces of pink paper. And for this plus 2 we will take 2 pieces of pink paper. Here also we are not getting any yellow paper, so that we can get a 0. So this will also bring our answer plus 5 only. Okay, as we have not used this yellow paper for bringing 0. Let's do another sum. Now here in the sum I have given 3 plus minus 3. Okay, so for plus 3 I am taking 3 pink sheets which are representing plus 1 each. And for this minus 3 I am taking these 3 pieces of yellow papers which are representing minus 1 each. Okay. Now either you can also change the sign here, plus and minus both signs are there, so it will bring a minus sign, and you can also just place these pieces of paper here, and by calculating all these we will get 0. Okay, so this can be done in this way. Okay, very easy activity. It will not take much more time. So now I will show what you have to write in your copy. Now for this activity we will write the topic addition and subtraction of integers. This will be the topic. The objective will be to understand the concept of addition and subtraction of integers. This will be the objective. And the prerequisite knowledge will be concept of integers, first one. Second one will be concept of addition and subtraction. Now you can also pause the video for writing these things in your copy, and you have to write this only in your practical copy. If it is not with you, then you can write in your classwork copy of maths. Okay. Now see, here I have written in the procedure that let us assume one pink paper indicates plus 1. You can see this plus 1. And one yellow paper indicates minus 1. So whenever we will take this pair, we will get a 0, which will indicate a 0. A pink paper and a yellow paper will indicate a 0. Just keep it in your mind. Now here for the first sum, 5 plus minus 6. For finding the answer, we have taken 5 pink paper pieces. You can see 5 pink paper pieces I have taken. Now 6 yellow paper pieces I have also taken. Arrange them column wise. Actually I don't have space, that's why I have kept them row wise. But if you have space enough, then you just write this column wise, or you just write all the things here, and you can also place the pieces of papers here. Okay, column wise. Now see, plus 1 minus 1, it will become a 0. Plus 1 minus 1, it will also become a 0. We have got all the pairs except this minus 1. Except this minus 1. So for this, minus 1 will be our answer. Okay. You can also do the rest of the sums according to your choice. Okay, let's come to the next one. Now for the second sum also, to find minus 6 minus of minus 2, as I told, for these two minus signs we will just put here one plus sign and we will write plus 2 in this way. So minus 6 plus 2 will be written in this way. Now I have written, for this minus 6 I have written take 6 yellow colored paper pieces, and for this plus 2, 2 pink paper pieces. Arrange them column wise. I have also written here column wise, you can see row wise because I don't have enough space, sorry. and match both the colored pair together. See, this one is a pair, this one is a pair. So which are left? These 4 pieces are left. Okay, these 4 pieces are left. So these are the remaining number of pieces which is also yellow color and which is representing -4. Okay, now let's come to the next question. Now for finding this sum -3 -2, I have taken 3 yellow paper pieces because of this -3. Okay, and 2 yellow paper pieces for this -2. Now what we can get? Arrange them column wise, but here we are not getting any pink paper strips. Okay, we are not getting any pink paper strips for getting 0. So here only we will write -1, -1, -1, -1, -1, -1. So it will become a -5 and that will be only our answer. Okay, there will be no remaining part as we are not getting 1 0 for one pair of 2 colored papers. Okay, now let's do the next one. Now for this sum also we have written 3 minus of -2. So 3 for these 2 minus sign we are getting one plus sign and we are writing 2. So this is +3 and this is +2. So both the colors will be pink. So we have taken 3 pink papers and 2 pink papers. You can see for this +3 we are taking 3 pink papers. And for this +2 we have also taken 2 pink papers. Okay, 3 pink papers and 2 pink papers. So again we are not getting yellow papers for making 0. So simply we will write the answer will be +5. Okay, very easy sum. Let's do the next one. Now for this sum also 3 plus of -3. As I have taken already for this +3, 3 pink papers, and for this -3, 3 yellow papers. Or we can also do this 3 for this plus and minus, and we are getting one minus sign and we are writing -3 here, and we are getting 0. You can see these pairs, this one will become 0, this one will also become 0, and this one will also become 0. So our answer will be 0. In this way we can do all the sums which I have shown you today. Now for the concluding part we will write. Now in the observation part we have written, we observe that addition of pieces of papers of opposite colors. See, this one is +1 and this one is -1. If we add these two we will get 0. So we have added 2 different colored papers and we have got 0. We can see by using these 2 different colored papers we are getting 0. So this is the activity, very easy activity. What you have to write I have already told, what you have to do I have already told. So I don't think that you will face any problem for doing this. Still if arises any problem then don't forget to inform me in my WhatsApp number. Okay, so bye everyone. Be prepared for the half yearly examination. It is knocking at your door, and stay safe.